What you do, man? Get down the ground. Get down the ground. Get down the ground now. You gotta get down the ground right now. Get down on the ground right now. Get down on the ground right now. Slow down. Get down on the ground right now.
Don't crash. Stop on the partner. No, I'm gonna tell you the team. Oh, you gonna tell you? Hey.
This man just robbed an elderly couple. Following behind him was the elderly couple he robbed. Realizing something was up, the security guard followed the suspect to intervene and get the elderly couple's possessions back. Now, the guard fully understood that he could get in trouble for doing this because his company's policies state that he can never intervene in these situations, but he still made the decision to help the elderly couple anyway. So the guard quickly took control of the situation and told the man to get on the ground.
Get down the ground, get down the ground now. You gotta get down the ground right now. Get down on the ground right now. Get down on the ground right now. Slow down. Get down on the ground right now.
The man, clutching the elderly couple's cell phones, tried to run off. That is when the security guard took the man down to the ground. Once he took him to the ground, he then worked on calming the suspect, which he did a fantastic job at.
Just stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. Just relax.
It took a few minutes before the police arrived, and during that time, the security guard was able to de-escalate the situation. He kept the man calm to the point where it seemed like the man was falling asleep. But then the cops arrived, and all hell begins to break loose. One officer was more preoccupied with putting on a glove. You can tell the other officer seems annoyed with his partner's lack of engagement.
Partner, anytime, partner.
Thinking the situation was under control, the security guard began to leave the Burger King and head back to the store he was working at. And that's when the security guard heard commotion happening behind him. When he turned around, he saw that the officers and the suspect were tussling.
No, not me, I'm dead, partner. I guess I'm dead, partner. All right.
Don't crash. Stop on the partner. No, I'm gonna tell you the team. Oh, you gonna tell you? Hey. Cuff him up. Hey! Now, anyone in the back off? Right corner of the face. When you guys, you gotta get back. Open your up!
Stay out, man. We never open it up. Stay out, please. Stay out. Please, stay out.
So let's go back and look at how this situation escalated to this point. Again, the security guard was able to engage the man and single-handedly took the man down to the ground without any other assistance. Once he had the man on the ground, he was able to keep the man calm until the police arrived. But when the police officer showed up, this officer right here became obsessed with getting his left glove on. The guard cautiously walked back and saw that one of the suspect's hands was handcuffed and the other was free. What's also noticeable is that one officer seems to be putting in all the work and the other one gives little effort. Now, notice the left hand of this officer. See how he reaches back to his pocket, focusing on grabbing a glove? Once he grabs the glove, notice how he keeps the glove in his hand rather than using that hand to grab the suspect. And because of that inaction, the suspect lifts his left leg and kicks the cop right in the nuts. The suspect then begins to make his escape out of the restaurant, but that's when the security guard steps in once again and saves the officers by grabbing him by the neck and pinning him against the wall. The officers had had enough, so they chose to tase the man. The man falls to the ground and they begin handcuffing him. But notice that the officer still keeps the glove in his hand. Now, this tasing was completely avoidable. It is the product of one officer not doing his part when his partner was trying to handcuff the suspect. And because of that, they lost control and that led to the tasing. These officers probably make $130,000 a year or more, as most LAPD officers do, but they were unable to get control of the situation. But yet, we have the security guard who's probably making about $20 an hour who took control of the situation and saved the cops. Now, are you happy with this product that the LAPD is putting out there on the street?
What's up? You guys all right? I got the radio. 672, code 6 or something.